So what's the difference between these two Rob Lucci figures? At a glance, they look about the same here on the boxes, but I'm going to open them up, look at the details, and see how many differences I can find. So this one is from the Grandline Men Wano Volume 23, and he comes in the regular Grandline Series sized box. And this one over here is from the Grandline Series Extra, which come in bigger boxes. But the figures inside will be the same size. Let's weigh them and see what the weight difference is. So the Volume 23 Rob Lucci weighs 8.3 ounces, and then the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci weighs 9.5 ounces. Now let's get them out so we can see the differences. Oh, I tore the box on that one trying to rush to open it. Try to get them opened at about the same time. Oh wow, look at that. Usually don't tear the boxes. I'm usually more careful than that, but whatever, it happened. So, open it up, and that's how this one is in there, the Volume 23 Rob Lucci. Then let's see the Grandline Series Extra. Looks like this one's got some more bubble wrap around him. Let's take him out. He's got just the bubble wrap at the top there, and then he looks to be in there in a very similar way. So, take him out. And him. See if I can hold them both together. Alright, so here is the packaging for the Grandline Series Volume 23 Rob Lucci. It looks like Hattori is kind of pinkish on this one. So he's got the 3 pieces, and then same thing with the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci. The 3 pieces, but yeah, this one has some bubble wrap wrapped around him, I guess to keep it from like rubbing against itself. Let's get them out. Oh look, this one has some too. I didn't notice it. Alright, so they both got bubble wrap back there. Take that out. Alright, so here's the head of the Grandline Men Volume 23 Rob Lucci. Got all 3 of his pieces out now. And now we can get the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci out. But that one's not tearing so easily. Should have used scissors for this one, but whatever. Alright. Got the stand once again, and then the bubble wrap all wrapped in there. And the head again is packaged in the exact same way. So the first difference I noticed between these two is the suit color. On the Grandline Men Volume 23 Rob Lucci, he's got a white suit with some light gray buttons, and then the coat is white. And on the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci, the suit has a bluish tint to it with some dark gray buttons, and then the coat is a bit grayish. It's the same sculpt on the face, but the eyes are looking in different directions. You can see each of these figures are looking in a different direction. And as for Hattori, he does look maybe a little bit more pinkish on the Grandline Men Rob Lucci. And also his feet are a darker color on the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci. And just like the suits, the hats are also a bit of a different color. You can see the Grandline Series Extra hat is slightly gray like the coat. And then down here on his shoes, you can see his skin right there on the Grandline Series Extra one, but on the Grandline Men one, they didn't color in his skin right there, they just colored it white. And then the positioning of the coat looks very slightly different. It could be due to just, how it was squished in the box. Sometimes it might be shaped a little different, but I don't know. You can see a lot more of his arm and hand on the Grandline Series one. You can see the coat's kind of further out. And on the Grandline Men one, it's really close against his body. You can't see as much of his arm in there. But yeah, that could just be due to how it was packaged in the box. You might get one that looks the same on both. And yeah, his skin tone is also a little bit different between these two figures. So yeah, most of the differences between these two is just going to be the coloring. And let's look at the undershirt now. So on the Grandline Men Rob Lucci, we can see it's a light blue. And then on the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci, it's like a pale blue, almost the same as the whole suit. So it stands out more on the Grandline Men Rob Lucci since it's such a different color from that white And then this is about the only different sculpted part of the whole figure, I think, is the little flower on his chest right there. So yeah, the Grandline Men has this purple flower, and then the Grandline Series one has a purple flower also, but it's a whole different sculpt. It's more of a lavender color, and then it's also got that little thing hanging off the bottom of it. So yeah, this is how he looks when he arrives at Egghead, and then the other one with just the purple flower is how he looks before that. So if you're wanting the Egghead Rob Lucci, it's going to be the Grandline Series Extra Rob Lucci. And the stands, yeah, the stands are identical. You could put either one on either stand. The bottom of the stands do have different numbering on them, but you know, that's just because they're different figures, but the stand itself is identical aside from that. So yep, here they are, two Rob Luccis. I think they're both good. They're both pretty nice. And then here we got Stussy right here, the one I opened in my previous video, and Kaku has just released, so I'm gonna get him and Lilith, and once Kaku's here, I'll put him here with these two.